everyone that plays Warframe, YouTubers included, sometimes get focused on min-maxing things and really getting into the stats in Warframe. Sometimes that can lead to them not enjoying the game as much and, you know, losing the fun aspect in Warframe. And that can sometimes lead to getting burnt out of the game or whatnot. And that's probably the worst thing, because Warframe is a really fun game, and it really does suck when you forget to have fun, because, you know, that's what I really look for when I play a game. Not always, you know, getting the best stats or doing the best things or getting the best build, because I can assure you guys I am not the best at building for, you know, late game or end game. I'll tell you guys that. But today we are gonna have a little bit of fun. I've been working on a build for the last week or so on a certain weapon, and I think you guys might enjoy this video. Don't take it too seriously. It's kind of a more of a laid back video, just something that I really like to use, and it is a lot of fun. I've been using it for the last 2 weeks now, and I've been working on the build for the last week. I thought I would share with you guys. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna take a look at the stats on this specific weapon, show you guys my specific build for it, and just show you guys a little bit of gameplay in the background. But anyway, yeah, without further ado, felines, this is going to be the Acid Sobek. Oh boy, so I haven't really talked about the Sobek ever, and I've been using it for quite a while now. I think I've had it for about 5 months. I just really never got it out of the arsenal to really start playing with it. I thought it wasn't the best shotgun out of the list of shotguns you have. You have the Tiger's Prime, you got the Boar Prime, you have all great options to choose from. And then, you know, you see the Sobek, you're like, what's the point? I decided to go in here, choose this weapon specifically, put a couple forma on it, and get a kind of a fun build for it, because I knew it wasn't going to be the best for end game or late game, just simply because it's just not one of those weapons. Maybe if I have a riven mod on it, maybe it could do better, but for now, I don't, and I still enjoy it quite a bit for mid game. But there is a reason why I'm going to call this the Acid Sobek, because this is going to be a pure corrosive build, and the specific mod that goes with this, which does help with corrosive. I'll get into that when we get into the building. The Sobek's base stats are not terrible. Actually, when I saw this in the Foundry, I was like, okay, this is not bad. It might be pretty good. When I was building it, I was like, you know what? I'll be open-minded. I'll see how it does. And all in all, it's not terrible. It's an automatic firing shotgun with a pretty high fire rate as well, and a very massive magazine, which does help quite a bit. At base, the critical chance is 10, so it's not going to be a critting weapon, but the status is 15%, so I thought, you know what, we can do something with that. The main damage type is impact, so it will do good against Corpus, and of course, slash and puncture are both 43. Like I said, guys, the stats for this thing are average. They're not amazing, but they're kind of fun, so I decided to put 4 forma on this weapon and kind of make a fun build. For damage output, it's not terrible. It does a good bit of corrosive damage, and like I said, I'll show you guys the build for that in a little bit. But the corrosive is not bad. It does shred armor very well against Grenier, so I mainly use it for against Grenier on sorties, and it does pretty damn well. I mean, I've used it for the 3rd sortie, level 80s to 100s, and I'm still able to kill them very fast. Usually 1 hit or 2 hits, but still, it's an automatic shotgun, so, you know, you can't complain. That's pretty damn good. I've tested out scaling for this thing. You know, scaling maybe to levels 200s or 150s. Yeah, the damage might scale off a little bit, but like I said, guys, at the beginning of the video, it's all about having fun with the weapon, and, you know, it's one of those ones that you can use for mid-game, like levels 50s to 80s to 100s, and still be able to have fun with the game and deal a good bit of damage. And that is what this weapon is going to be pretty much all about, and that's what the build is all about. So let's go hop over into the modding. So it's going to be, like I said, guys, pure corrosive, and also a specific mod that I have down at the bottom right here. I'll get into that in a second. We'll start from the top left and go down to the bottom right. Now, before we get into this, just one more reminder, this is just going to be a fun build. It's not supposed to be an intense, you know, maxing damage build. It's just more fun for me to use, and it's for my playstyle as well, so if you don't mind, don't tell me about how shitty my builds are. I know, okay, they're bad, all right? It's all about having fun, my friend. But if you want to, you can leave a comment saying maybe switch one thing out. It's up to you. I just enjoy using this in general. I probably won't change it unless I get a riven mod for it. If I get a riven mod for it, then hell yeah, I'll implement that into this build. Okay, so we got the 2 main damage mods, which are going to be Primed Point Blank and Hell's Chamber. This is going to add multi-shot, basically add more damage, and this is going to add pure damage. We have this one away from the top from rank 10. I'm lazy, okay? What do you want from me? Anyway, we have 2 element stat mods on here, which is going to be electricity damage and toxic damage, giving us status chance, bringing it up to a 58.6% status chance. Now, I could have gone with all the stat mods to bring it up to like I don't know, I think it was like 80% status chance. I didn't feel like going up that high. I feel like just adding 2 more element mods, the electric damage and the toxic damage, so we add more corrosive here. We're going to build up as much corrosive as possible. That's what's going to give this the name Acid Sobek. It is the Acid Sobek, the one that shreds through armor, and it's actually a lot of fun. Anyway, the last 2 mods we have is another damage mod, Vicious Spread. You guys might be a little bit turned off about this, I know, because the spread is not the greatest on shotguns. It does make the pellets go all over the place. But I think the damage increase is nice, and I'm a huge fan of this one. It's up to you guys. I like it, but it does take the accuracy down to a 5.7. It wasn't a 9.1. I don't care too much about it. The damage increase is really nice. It goes from 5,775 to 7,854 corrosive. And then the last mod we have on here is the acid shells, which is going to be the main mod around this whole acid Sobek build. What's going to complete this thing? So what this mod does is killing enemies causes them to explode, dealing 450 corrosive damage in a 15-meter radius. And it also scales, I believe, with 45% enemy max health. Now, I don't know if that's definite, but I'm pretty sure it does. I've tested it a little bit, and it seems to do really well. That's why I said this isn't the best for endgame, because you have to kind of get a kill for this mod to take place. Well, when an enemy dies, like when you kill an enemy, they're going to explode and release a cloud of corrosive damage, which will also entail, stripping armor for other enemies around it. So it is a lot of fun to use. I really do enjoy using it, and I think it does scale with 45% of the max health from an enemy. So with that being said, this all in all is probably the most toxic build you'll find. All right, I'm gonna kill myself now. But yeah, that's the build, and now we're gonna go do a little bit of testing in the simulation room. And I don't know, I really do. Okay, it's not a solid build. I won't lie, it's not a solid build, but it's one that I've been using for the last couple of days and the last week, and I have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, in the end, it's all about having fun. Alright, so let's do a little bit of testing. So we're here in the simulation room. We're not going to do too much testing. I just want to show you guys a couple examples. Like maybe, you've seen some footage in the background already. I'll probably be doing a level 30 in the background for background footage to kind of show you guys an example of like mid-game, level 30s to 40s. But we're going to do a little bit of closer to later game. It's not going to be late game. I don't know what you guys would consider late game. I don't know if I would consider 130s late game or 100 late game. We'll do 100 to start with. So we'll do level 100. Corrupted Heavy Gunner, which has a lot of armor and a lot of health. And yeah, we'll go take this boy out. So we're going to throw one of these down. Ooh, okay, remember that. We're going to throw two of them down. Hey there, Mr. Heavy Gunner. Here we go. Well, we can do automatic as well to make this go faster as well. The cool thing about this is that it is triggered, so you can hold the firing mechanism down, so that way you don't have to keep spamming it. I do like the fact that it is automatic. I just thought I'd point that out. It is a very fast firing shotgun. Probably one of the fastest ones. Well, I don't know about the fastest one. I think the Bore Prime is pretty damn fast, but still pretty fast. So we took out that 100 Heavy Gunner pretty damn fast. We'll try it against the 130, see if it takes a little bit longer. I wanted to kind of slowly kill him, but it killed him too fast, but here we go. All right. 4 shots to spare. Show it's show is pretty good. Like I said, not the best, not the most intense build. I enjoy it. I don't know what you guys think about it. In the end, it really doesn't matter. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be like, your guys' opinion doesn't matter. But at the same time, I enjoy what I enjoy, and I think you guys do too. And that's all that matters. I like running what I like to run. We'll try it against the Corpus Tech though, because I want to try it against all the factions. So here we go. Alright, I was sorry, I was slowing down a little because I think I was about to kill him really fast. I wanted to slow down just a little bit. It does impact mainly, so it's going to do great against Corpus. So if you want to use this against Corpus, go for it. It does really well. And if you want to try to build that for yourself, feel free to. It's only 4 forma. The way what I did was, I'll go show you this because I might have forgot to mention this. I put a V player to here, a V player to here, a dash player down here, and a dash player down here, giving us our more damage element mods, and then our 2 main damage mods. You can do whatever you like to, but this is what I do, and I enjoy it. Last but not least, we'll spawn in an Ancient Disruptor for some infested, just for pure, this is going to be just pure health. I'll show you guys how this does. Here we go. Alright. Was that 3 shots? I think so. Oh man. All in all though, it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. It's going to be more of a fun one. Don't take it too seriously, just enjoy it. And yeah, try it out if you want to. If you want to actually use a Sobek. I don't know how many people use a Sobek, but I definitely will start using it more. I really am enjoying this. Lately, I've been taking weapons like this, unknown weapons, uncommon weapons, and kind of putting a couple form into them and making them usable. And of course, that's the whole reason behind Riven mods, is to make shitty weapons usable. But I've been trying to do that regardless, so that way maybe when I do get a Riven mod for like this, in this case a Sobek, maybe I can put it on there and it can be a pretty damn good build. We'll see. Only time can tell. Thank you for watching the video. I will see you guys for the next video. Subscribe today to join the Feline pack if you guys haven't already. And yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. Have an awesome day. Stay sexy, stay cool, and peace out.